is... Okay. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Am I wrong? No, the timing's right. I think I scheduled it wrong. Dang it. Hi, guys. I think I scheduled it an hour later than it should be. My bad. Hopefully some of you guys come hang anyway. Turn this down a little bit. The game has not started yet, but let me get everything set up. There we go. Okay. This is... Hi, everyone. Dang. Sorry. I know. I put the time wrong. Ugh. My time zones are all messed up. I thought I had it set at the right time, but everybody might be like an hour late. That's my bad. Busted Justin said it freaked me out when I got here. Yeah, my bad. Oh gosh, Accelerator just wants to talk about the Raiders. Are they? They're done, right? They didn't make playoffs. There's no way. I feel like there's too much football at the moment. There's just like a football game every single day. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, we are here tonight to watch the Oklahoma City Thunder play the San Antonio Spurs. Wait, I'm going to move my... There we go. Also, I'm considering also going live on another app at the same time. I don't know if I can say it here or if YouTube like shadow bans, but I would also like to go live on the TT app. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I might do that on my phone. So just FYI, if I'm talking to chat here and also talking to a different chat, then that's why. I'm just going to see how it goes because I've been wanting to go live on the other app as well, but I haven't done it yet. But I am going to put up a poll here. Who will win? Sunny's here with us, per usual. Thunder or Spurs? Also, box scores. I'm just going to hide the box scores because you guys get mad. Why is this like this? Let's go Thunder. We have some Thunder fans in here. My heart has Spurs, but my head has OKC. It would actually be insane if the Spurs won 4 times in a row. That would be crazy. Like, the odds are definitely in favor of the Thunder. But you know the Spurs are going to come to play. I love this game because everyone hates each other. Welcome, welcome, guys. Okay, I think I'm also going to... I need to plug in my phone. I'm actually so mad that I set the time for the wrong time. I'm such an idiot. Hose had said something's not right with the Thunder. Yeah, it's also that time of the year. It's that time of the year when I feel like teams just... It's like that time before All-Star break when they're just kind of chilling. And then after All-Star break, I feel like they pick it up again. Ronci said, very nice jacket. Thank you. I'm actually kind of hot, though. This thing is, like, warm. It's very wintry. Darren said, what do you think of Luca, and Dennis Schroeder? I made a TikTok about it. It was kind of wild. The funny thing about Luca is he just does not care. Like, he's becoming such a menace on the court, and it's so entertaining. I actually really love it. You see him, like, trolling people who are sitting courtside. you see him like in everyone's ear on the court, and I just love that kind of confidence. However, I don't know what all he's saying to Dennis. Like maybe I would swing on him too if he's saying some crazy stuff. Hakan said it's the right time somewhere. Yeah, I guess so. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, right? That's what they say. Which, by the way, I do have coffee tonight. My apologies to all of you. Not apologies to you because it will probably be a better stream because I have coffee. I'm apologizing to myself because I'm probably not going to be able to sleep after this. But I stole Dre's coffee mug. I actually got this for him. This was one of his Christmas gifts, and now I'm drinking out of it. So sorry, Dre. Spurs fan is here. Hi, Rad. Hello, hello. Ronald Weasley is here. What's up? What's up, Ronald? Let's see if I have my Hermione Granger wand, so I'm ready if we need it. I'm just hoping for a good game. Hoping for not a blowout either way. I'm just hoping for a good game. And I'm hoping we get some like Wemby Chet action. Like I told you guys though, like definitely do the poll. Oh, we have 68% saying the Spurs are going to win. 66%. Like I told you guys, I am probably going to go live on another app at the same time. So if I'm talking to chat here and also elsewhere, just FYI. And then I will get box scores up when the game actually starts. I still haven't figured out though how to like get this screen live in other places. Let me see. No box scores yet. Go Spurs, go. Yes, let's go. Spurs have knocked OKC's confidence single-handedly. Yeah, it's actually crazy because the last two times that the Spurs have played OKC, they've blown them out by quite a bit. Rachel, you've met and spoken with Wemby multiple times. How is he as a person? He's my favorite player in the NBA. He's so kind. Like I remember the first time I interviewed him when he was a rookie. It was actually really adorable. We had to do something where he was like reacting to his own plays on an iPad, and I handed him the iPad, and he like started looking at the whatever, and I remember I handed him the iPad, and I was like, "Here you go," and he was like, "Oh, thank you." And like that was really sweet because I don't know, didn't need to say thank you in that moment. I was just handing him whatever, and then during it, he started like scrolling, and I was joking, like being sarcastic. I was like, "Hey, don't look at that. Like it's not that time yet." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry," but it was just very like genuine and sweet person, but also you can tell he's like a very studious player as well. Like he really loves basketball, and you can tell that he studies the game a lot. But I remember the first time I interviewed him, I was like, oh my gosh, like he's very kind, just like, yeah, humble and kind. Izzy said, have a great stream. Thank you. Ronci said Sonny knows what the correct time. He hasn't turned up yet. He actually was in here when I first started, and I don't know where he went now. I actually just fed them dinner before this, so maybe he went back to eat. I'm sure he'll be back. Kyoko's here. What's up? Jay Ali said, thank you. Did your neck hurt from looking up? He's definitely tall. That's for sure. He's definitely tall. Let me see if I can get this set up as well. Let me see. It's hot in here. I might have to turn on the fan. I think it's this jacket. Ugh. If I put this... Oh, game is almost starting too. Oh, they're doing intros. These games, if they're on national broadcast, they always start like at least 15 minutes late. I'm going to try to set this up so I can go live on both apps. me see. OKC versus Spurs. Kobiel said I made it in time. Let's go. Even though I gave you guys the wrong time. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Amat said the Texas weather is so bipolar, switching heat and AC every other day. Literally, it's very annoying. It was like 80 degrees last week, and now I'm freezing in the house. BB SoCal said I'd rather be watching CC. Yeah, we have quite a bit of time before Caitlin Clark is playing basketball again. Unfortunately. Oh, hey, Sunny. Look who it is. Look who it is. Hi, Sunny Bunny. Oh, gosh. Hi, Sunny. You see his fluffy tail? Excuse me, bud. Can we move out of the way? Or do you want to say hi to everyone? Oh, the big cat is here. Hey, you're going to knock my things over. Look. Say hi. Say hi, Sunny. You don't be sassy with me. I almost took my head off. Say hello. All right, you're annoyed. All right, get down then. He is sassy. Hey, get off my laptop. Thank you. He's going to go in his spot. DT Beach said, who's got the game? I can't show the game here, or the stream will definitely be taken down. The stream will definitely be taken down. So I can't show the game, but we can watch it together. Rod said, too much drama in the NBA. You got to get your cat its own streaming chair. He's normally back here. He normally sits behind me. Hey. Yeah, see, he's going to go there right now. He's going to go sit behind us in his regular spot. DT said that was not a happy hi. Yeah, I was trying to turn him around, and he did not like that. Okay, wait. I'm going to put... Let's see if I can put this up, too. Ooh. I can stick my phone right here. See, there's Sunny. He's fine. Oh, is Wemby starting again? He's starting again. No? There we go. Yeah, starting again. Go Spurs go. Here's tip off. Total Rubbish said, I really hope the Thunder wins. Golden State's here. What's up? Oh, start out hot. So I think Devin Vassell's still out for the Spurs. Oh, they foul chat right away. What I do hope, because the game that we went live for last time, it was like a million fouls in the first quarter, and I was not into it. Also, hello to all. I'm currently streaming on 2 different platforms, everybody. So I'm on YT and TT on my phone for TikTok. Wait, I don't know if I can say either one. Anyway, you guys know what I'm doing. So anyway, if I'm talking to this chat, my iPhone, then I'm talking to TT chat. This chat is my YT chat. Thank you for the little heart on my head. But we are watching the San Antonio Spurs versus OKC game. It's in Oklahoma. The Spurs have beaten the Thunder 3 times in a row. And I'll be very interested to see how this game goes. Okay, so 71% of you guys think that the Spurs are going to win. I'm going to end the poll. OKC needs Hartenstein back? Possibly. I don't know. Devin Vassell's out. Hartenstein's out. That's what, I forget who, like somebody on a podcast recently, like I think literally today, was saying like the keys to this game is basically not the stars. Wemby just dunked over Chet. This is like Wemby's favorite games of the year. He hates Chet so much, and it's so entertaining. Hi, everyone. Hi, Carlo. Hi, everyone who is joining. Every time he took him straight to the rack, kick out to Harrison Barnes. He can't finish. Wemby gets the rebound and gets fouled. I wonder if they're going to try to be more physical with Wemby, because I feel like the thing that the Thunder tries to do, and it's worked for them for like the first half of the season. However, I feel like the tides have changed a little bit, but I feel like the first half of the season, like they were just coming out super physical to start every game. And it's kind of like if a whole team comes out super physical, you can't just foul out the entire team in the first quarter. So that's why they were getting away with how they were playing a lot of the time. Look at Wemby's face. It's so funny to me. Young Tree said, is the stream behind the game? Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay. But there's not much I can do about that. So my apologies, you guys. Thank you for the gifts. King Richard said, have you been going live during games often? No. This is my first time on TT, but I normally go live on Courtside Club on the YT platform, the long form platform. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So 5-2, Spurs are up. Treasure Troller, thank you for the $5. Project B is just a grift to apply leverage against WNBA owners. Do you agree? I don't know what Project B is going to do, honestly. They just announced like a couple hours ago. Wiggins just hit a 3. They just announced a couple hours ago that they're going to Japan in April, which is also kind of crazy that Project B would go all the... Oh my God. He just... It was a lob to Wemby, just dunked on Chet. This is going to be like... Wemby's going to have a 40 ball tonight, quite possibly. This matchup is my favorite matchup in the NBA. Yep. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen with Project B, because like they've only announced 10 players, and now they're also saying that there's gonna be men's players as well. But the NBA players can't play in Project B, so I don't know what kind of men's players they're gonna get unless it's like amateurs. Shai misses the shot there. Someone said, I miss you being on 2K. Can you make a return? Probably not, guys, but I miss you as well. So come hang out with me here, okay? Come hang out with me here. Come hang out with me and come watch Courtside Club. H. Wong said, we go Spurs go. J-Dub to the rim. So 7-7. Hey, Rachel, do you think the WNBA CBA negotiation might go more than just 1 year, especially if the players won't back down? If it goes more than 1 year, that's kind of like league suicide, honestly. Like, league is toast. It can't go more than that. That would be crazy. That would be insane. Hopefully they get it done. Derek said, dude, Wemby makes Chet look small. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So, they called a goaltend. They called a goaltend. J-Dub took it to the basket. That's close. I don't know if that's a goaltend. I mean, it'd be crazy to review something this early in the game, but I don't know. I don't know if that was a goaltend. So now they have J-Dub guarding Wemby. No, they have Wiggins guarding. Sorry. But then Chet came over to help. So 3 different defenders so far on Wemby. Shai goes up. Yeah, like who is going to be the X factor in this game? Oh my gosh. Thunder's going to be in foul trouble quick. Oh, wait, let me get the box scores up for you guys. For those of you who are watching on long form, let me get the box score up. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, the chat's going really fast. J-Dub's the X Factor? Possibly. Yes, I do normally put player stats. So hold on. Sorry, cannot multitask. Let me find box score. They also normally don't populate until the first quarter starts. Okay, Spurs box score going up. Ah. Box score going up. Perfect. Okay, Spurs box score up. Thunder coming up now. All right, so Luke Cornett just went in for Wemby. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Kokora said, is it bad that I'm actively pulling for OKC to end up as a dynasty? In my opinion, it might actually be good for ratings to have a team wearing the black hat. Wait, what do you mean by the black hat? Also, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. No, I think it's fine to root for OKC. Like, I'm also a fan of OKC. I like both these teams. I don't know if they could be a dynasty. I don't know if it would be good for ratings though. To be totally honest, it doesn't seem like OKC drives ratings unless people are hate watching OKC. Like, it's kind of crazy how the public, like the fan perception of OKC has changed this season, and a lot of people are so anti-OKC. Black Hat is bad guy. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So like them being the villain. Yeah. No, I think them being the villain team is absolutely good for the NBA because I feel like for so long we have not had teams in the NBA who like do not like one another. We haven't seen any sort of like rivalries or any of that kind of stuff. So I actually do like the fact that OKC is becoming the villains. I just think it's good for the game. Like, you have something to look forward to. Like, this game, a lot of people are going to be tapped into because it's like becoming a rivalry. So, yes, in that regard, yes. Sam said, yay, another live. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Turn down for Watts said, hey, huge fan of you. Loved you on 2K. Well, thank you so much. And thanks for hanging out with me here. Grouchy said, cat just chilling in the back. Yeah, that's Sunny. That's Sunny. I have 3 cats actually. And that's one of them. And he always hangs out during the live streams. Chris said too many people dislike OKC. Yeah, it's gotten kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of people have jumped on the OKC hate bandwagon. A lot of the hate should be going towards the refs though, no? No? Godmod said, Rachel, I gotta ask every live, what are you eating, drinking, and smoking for the stream? Okay, so I do have some coffee tonight, which is unfortunate for me because I'm gonna be up late. I have coffee, I have water. I have no snacks yet. We might get snacks at halftime. Smoking? Not smoking anything tonight. I also have some lip gloss. Just Jules said, oh wait, this chat's going too fast. So 10 days ago, when having my car cleaned, the guys had on a Wemby sweatshirt and a San Antonio Spurs hat. He knew exactly who you were and said that he pops in to watch you live. That's so cool. Shout out Bill's Mafia. That's actually so cool. Shout out to that guy that was at the place you were getting your car cleaned, who's a fan of us. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Ahmad said, who would you pull for in the Western Conference final this year between these two? I hope it's for the Spurs, but I feel like it's for the Thunder. Okay, here's the thing. If I end up doing more work for the Spurs, it's like I'm a San Antonio resident now. You know what I mean? This is like my home team now. But we'll just have to see. But I hope these two match up. I hope these two match up in the final. That would be so entertaining. Oh, Mike said, hey, Rad, did you ever get a mailbox set up to send the cats treats? No, I didn't. I need to do that for sure. Hawaiian season says Spurs. Trey said always go Spurs go. All right, you guys. So it's a commercial. It's a commercial now. Also, just a quick update on Courtside Club. It is going to be a light week of uploads this week. But kind of exciting news. This is kind of a makeshift studio for me, and this is where I've been for the past few months. It's not ideal. So this weekend, we are hopefully going to finish creating my new studio in this house. So cross your fingers. But with that, I do need a couple days to like not be filming and get the studio set up. But we are going to be working hard this weekend on that. So bear with me, you guys. We will be back at it next week. And I think you guys will be happy. Another 3 from OKC. 13-14, OKC is leading. But I think you guys will be happy once you see kind of what we're doing and stuff next week. So bear with me. Just, yeah. Probably have like 2 episodes this week. Oh, dang. You know what? Steph Castle sometimes throws some lazy passes. Like, I feel like that's the one criticism for Steph Castle. Sometimes those cross-court passes are so lazy. Like Alex Caruso just grabbed one there. Just grabbed a steal there. Thank you for the roses, Justin. Oh. Jalen Williams can't hit. OKC fans are so loud, though. Like, I can hear it. I'm trying to keep the volume down so I'm not bothering you guys if you're watching it at home. Hello, everyone who's just joining. Angelo said, is Sunny going to have a new spot in the studio? Of course. We will definitely have space for Sunny. We'll have space for all the cats. But honestly, I think this room, I'm going to move out of this room to a bigger room so that my live streaming setup and my like episode filming setup are separate, because this has just been a pain in the butt. And I like, this is not normally what I want my backdrop to look like. But we have like quite a few things to do for the new studio. So bear with me. Oh, another cat's joining. Storm is here now. He's off camera. Oh my gosh, Storm. He almost fell off his cat tree. Jeez. OKC is just launching threes. Okay, Dylan Harper's in. I feel like the Spurs guards have not been shooting well. Cross-court pass again. Can they be careful with those, please? Dylan Harper for 3. There he goes. He hit 1. There we go. Yeah, that's what they said, 19%. That's crazy. Is the score going to be on screen? Oh my gosh, you guys. Dang it. Why is the score not working? Hold on, let me refresh it. My bad, you guys. Okay, there's the score. It's been up the whole time, but I needed to refresh it. Keldon to Cornette. Oh, he gets fouled. Okay, he's heading to the line. Jesse said, I feel like OKC and the Spurs play each other every day. It's great. I love it. I wish they played once a week. It's like one of the only teams where people actually hate each other, but I kind of love it. It's good for the game. Silas said, I'm a big Dylan Harper guy. I also like Steph Castle. Didn't like him in college, though. Yeah, Castle went to UConn, right? Thank you for the gift. Michael said, hey, Rachel, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. I'm having a good day. I'm having a really busy day. But it's been good, and I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys tonight. All right, Spurs up 18-16. Michael said, do you think Oklahoma City is going to finally beat the Spurs tonight? I feel like they should. Like, I feel like it should be OKC's game. 4 in a row from the Spurs would be crazy. Shai gets one to fall. What is Shai at? Yeah, Shai just with 4 points so far. I don't think he sat though. No, he's been in whole first quarter. Silas said he did, and I went to Butler, so Big East rivals. I get that. Yeah, I was a Tennessee fan growing up, obviously, like for women's basketball, so it's so hard for me to ever root for UConn for anything. However, I did meet Diana Taurasi, and she was really nice, so that kind of softened the blow a little bit because I hated her when she played. I just hated her because she was so good, and I liked Tennessee. Thank you for the gift. Bree said, besides the Spurs, who do you like watching the most? It's honestly like all West Coast teams. I can't even lie. I like watching the Spurs. I like watching the Lakers. I like watching the Lakers just for the drama. Like the pure drama. It's basically Luca's show. Thank you for the gift. I like watching Denver, especially when Jokic is playing. Cornet with the dunk. I have to sneeze. I like watching the Warriors, even though like low key trash this year. Um, I like watching Spurs and Thunder. That's pretty much it. That's it at the moment. And like I was saying too, like after All-Star break, it's a whole different basketball game. Like it's everybody's intensity goes up a bit. I feel like the time between Christmas Day and All-Star is like the most chill. Oh, that cowboy hat is really cute. Yeehaw. Thank you. Y'all need therapy, said Dodgers or Yankees in a water balloon fight. I don't know. Who has a better pitcher? I have no clue. Janice is here. What's up, Janice? Thanks for joining. Just Joel says, who do you have going to the Super Bowl? Mine is Bills versus 49ers or Bills versus Seattle. Isn't the Super Bowl's in San Francisco? Yeah. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I have not really been tapped into football much at all, like NFL or college football. I started watching, and then when Ohio State lost, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done with this. NFL, kind of the same way. I don't know. I really haven't been tapped in like that. But I think the Bills could be fun. I would like the Bills to go because I feel like the Bills have always just been right there. And the Bills fans seem so hardcore. Like they seem like ride or die, not bandwagon fans, been there from the beginning, you know. I'm a Browns fan too. I feel like Bills fans are kind of like Browns fans. They need one. It's a commercial right now, by the way. Scores 24-22. The Spurs are leading. Thank you for the gift. Saha said, Rachel, it's been a while again. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go live more. I'm going to go live a lot more. And I think this works too if I'm going live on 2 different platforms. One's on my phone, one's on my desktop. I think this kind of works. So if you guys like this, stay for a while, okay? Manuel said Mick talked about you in one of his recent videos. I actually saw that video. Like, shout out to Mick. Appreciate you, Mick. Thanks. He had my back a little bit. But that's the thing. Like, I was catching a lot of heat. I mean, I wouldn't even call it that. I honestly do not care. You guys can literally say whatever you want about me on Twitter. It's like I read the comments and laugh. I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, like there was like quite a bit of stir around one of the shorts that we posted, just talking about like the WNBA media. People were like really upset about it. I was like, okay. Shocker. Shocker, shocker. RC Moon said Project B is real. It seems like it's real. They just haven't started yet. Joe Schmo said, what up, Rad? Go Spurs go. Allergy season in Texas. Yeah, I've been sneezing so much. I'm not like sick, but I've definitely been sneezing. King Richard said we need more Rachel TT content. I'm trying, you guys. Trying. I wish I had more help. I feel old sometimes when I'm posting on social media because It's just so much. Social media is hard. But I will go live more. Like if you guys like these live streams, I will be here more. I can guarantee you that. I want to go live for at least one NBA game a week. At least. And I do really enjoy it. So I hope that you guys enjoy it also. Henry said cedar fever has taken a hold of Austin. What is that? Is that like the cedar trees? Yeah, I've been wondering why I've been like stuffed up and sneezing, but I don't feel sick. It's just like, yeah, allergies. Okay, here we go. 2.5 minutes left in the first. Wemby's still not back in the game. I think it's crazy that he wasn't starting and he was on minutes restriction or whatever, and now he started, but now he played like what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then sat. Keldon Johnson airball. Way off. There's too many W last names for OKC. Can I just say that? Too many W last names. Williams, Wallace, Wiggins, another Williams. Too many. Fire said these streams are so fun. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. The dude said, what team do you follow? Dang. That was a big block on Dylan Harper. That was an easy block. I follow I live in Texas. I follow the Spurs mostly, but I like the Spurs. I like OKC. I like watching the Lakers for the draw. Like mostly West Coast teams. I like watching Denver. I like watching the Warriors also, like for the plot. Did you guys see what happened, by the way, with Anthony Davis today? Keldon Johnson misses the three. They're starting to get physical. This is starting to get sloppy. Like, can we play good basketball? Because this is quite sloppy. Like, this is not enjoyable. Okay, Wemby's coming back in. Like, what is this basketball? Did you guys see this stuff with AD today? They came out with a report. I think it was Shams, actually. He came out with a report and was like, AD has to get surgery. He's out basically for the rest of the season. And then AD commented and was like, lies. And then they came out with like an amendment to that and was like, oh, he actually got a second opinion and he won't need surgery. Like, what? So I don't know what's going on with AD. I don't know what's going on with the Mavs. And then Dylan Harper gets blocked again. Okay, he's going to the line. And then there was the whole thing, like when he first got injured, his trade stock or like the odds for him getting traded like completely tanked. And then they were like, oh, the Mavs are still shopping him. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on. Is it Kokora? Is that how you say it? Kokora, thank you so much for the $5. OKC has 3 Williams. I just remembered. Shout out to Kenny Hustle. Is it 3? Jalen, thank you for the gift. Thank you. Is it really 3 Williams? Yeah. No. There's 2 Jalen Williams, but is there a third? Oh yeah, no, Kenrick Williams. Yeah, there is 3. Yo, I totally forgot about Kenrick Williams. I was like, there's J-Dub, and then there's Jalen Williams. Yeah, too many W's. There should be a rule. All right, 26-25. Spurs are up. Alex Caruso for 3, and he hits. You can't let them get hot from 3, though, because OKC is definitely a better three-point shooting team than the Spurs. Marilyn said Mav's going to trade 80 for a bag of chips. Oh, no. That Luka 80 trade gets worse by the day. Like, just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it gets worse. And, like, honestly, no shade to AD. Shay's going to the line. Shay's going to the line. I'm sure Twitter is very upset about this one. Like, I don't like to put people down who are injured. Obviously, it's unfortunate and whatnot, but it kind of is crazy. He's been injured a lot. A lot. And if he gets traded out of Dallas after, like, this quick, woo! Hosehead said AT&T commercial is enough to hate the Thunder. Marilyn said at least we got Max Christie in the trade. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, like, hopefully they can build around Cooper, you know, hopefully they can get some pieces soon. Because even if you remember, like, Wemby's first season, the Spurs were not good at all. They were not good. Wemby misses. Okay, 26-30, 22 seconds left in the first. Shai step back midi, and he hits 32-26. Oh, wait, one more play. Then I'm going to get to this super. Dylan Harper comes off the screen, kicks back to Keldon Johnson. Cannot get to the paint. This is a terrible last possession. Yeah. No, not a good possession to end the game. OKC 32-26 at the end of the first. Bealey, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you. Are you making all these vids by yourself? Impressive. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I do have a team that helps me. But yeah, I film and then I do the first edit, and then I have an amazing editor who helps me make the videos pretty and like puts all of the fun things in the episodes. And then I have a co-producer who helps me with like a bunch of different things. And then we have someone who helps us make thumbnails and stuff as well. But as far as like filming and stuff, yes, that's me. I need to hold on, you guys. I need to turn on the fan because I'm roasting in here. It's hot. I think it's this flannel. Ooh-wee-ah-nah. Ooh-wee-ah-nah. Daeyeon said ooh-wee-ah-nah. Yes. Gosh, I wish that we could do that chant in the States. I wish people knew what it was. It's the best sports chant ever. RC Moon said Lakers just signed Kobe Buffkin. Yup, said Rachel, guess who I met last Thursday? Who did you meet last Thursday? Who did you meet? Let me know. Also, you guys, if you see a super, definitely give it a like. It's so kind of you guys. I really appreciate the supers. Kokora, Kobeely. All right, I'm going to turn these commercials down because this is so annoying. Xzebra said, do you think the NBA should implement the European rules? SGA is ruining the game. What European rules, I guess? One rule that they should not implement is the traveling. Let me explain. So basically, in EuroLeague, when you catch the ball, like you can't do like a rip through in EuroLeague. You have to put the ball down immediately, before you step, which is wild. They should not do that, or literally everybody in the NBA would be traveling all the time. You even see it sometimes when they go into the Olympics. The guys are like traveling quite a bit, the ones who play in the NBA, because they're like not used to it. That one should not be there. However, I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just a transition time when it comes to referees. Like they just have to catch up to what the players are doing, because the NBA made it so that the offensive player kind of had what's the word? Like they made the game easier for the offensive player, but then at the same time it's kind of going overboard. So I feel like they just need to get back to that middle ground, if you know what I mean. But being a referee is a freaking hard job. I don't envy them at all. Also, shout out to that poor ref who got injured the other day. That was sad. He's a funny ref. I really like him. Kokora, thank you for the $5. I think it's a product of how close to non-existent Trey's trade market was, but the fact that ATL couldn't even get a pick for him is wild. I mean, that trade did nothing for the NBA. Like Trey to the Wizards, nothing changed. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you think about what he could have been traded for like a few years ago, but I think a similar thing might happen with John Morant, and I'm not even joking. Like I don't think John Morant's trade value at this point in time is high at all. Okay, Spurs with the steal. The game's back. Game's back. Second quarter. OKC's up 32-26. Wemby's back out, cooking Chet. This matchup is so funny. Janice said, everybody please like the live. Yes, please. Thanks, guys. Kick out. Wallace for 3. Can't hit. AMTX upgraded to a courtside VIP. That's amazing. Oh, by the way, courtside VIP members, I need to do another post about it, but make sure that you guys email me your address so that I can get you your VIP hat. Wemby misses, little mid-range. Because I think there's some of you who VIP who haven't emailed me your address, and so I just want to make sure that I do that for you if I haven't already. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he tried to poster him. We should do like there should, you know, when ESPN does those like advanced like random stats, you should see the number of dunk attempts from Victor Wembanyama against the Thunder versus the dunk attempts against any other team, because I guarantee it's like double against the Thunder. I guarantee it's like double. Doc Hoops 35. Oh, Cindy said, do I get another one? If I already if I already sent you one, then no, but it's the same. It's the same hat. All right, Chet, what you got? Chet's going back at Wemby. He fouled him and then just tipped the ball out of bounds. See, I like this. I want Chet to fight back. Fight back. Give us a show. That's what we all want. Dang, wide open in the corner. Molo said the Chet Wemby matchup is pretty fun. It's so much fun. Oh, Steph Castle. They called a foul, but they didn't call the bucket. What's going on? I think that he wanted it to be. Did he want it to be a goaltend? What? I think he wanted it to be a goal. That's for sure a goaltend. No. Oh, come on. Commentators are like, I don't know. That was 1,000% a goaltend. It was literally going in the bucket. That was a goaltend. Unless they called the foul first and like they just didn't call. Was the foul? Yeah. Maybe they called the foul first so that it didn't matter. Cindy said bummer. Well, hopefully you like the hat that you have, Cindy. Beasley, I think that's how you say it. Thank you so much for the $10. My bad, y'all. I just can't have the name said wrong because of number 824. Okay. It's Kobe Ali. You got it. Kobe Ali. I was named after Kobe Bryant back in 98. Okay, well, thank you so much for the $10, and I will say your name correctly from now on. Kobe Ali. All right, so 34-30. OKC's up. 9:28 left in the second. Chet, little fade away, midi. Doesn't hit. Oh. De'Aaron Fox to the basket. Timeout. I don't know if that was, I think it was timeout OKC. Hi, everyone who's just joining, by the way. We're watching the Spurs OKC game. I can't show it here because the stream will get taken down. But we're just kind of hanging out and watching the game together. Hope you guys enjoy. My favorite everywhere. Oh, I love that. City, I hope I see you in the wild one day in your courtside club hat. I also love my courtside club hat. It's just like black, clean, a little white writing, simple. Thunderhawk, hi, been a while. What's up? Ooh, Thunderhawk added gaming to his name. Some of you guys have changed your like profile names. Accelerator said, Rachel, thanks for being a triple scoop of amazing, awesome sauce. Thank you. I have to say I've never had that compliment before, but I do appreciate it. Aaliyah's dad said, hey, what's up, Hoopers and fans? And both, I'm at work. Who's winning? So the Thunder are up 34-32. It's been a pretty close game. It's been a pretty good game so far. But yeah, I feel like this one's got to be a close game. It's going to be really hard for the Spurs to pull this one off. Like 4 in a row, also at OKC. The fans are in it. OKC does not want to be embarrassed. Like people were already saying that the Spurs figured them out. They just exposed OKC. So I feel like OKC will maybe win this one, likely win this one. But if the Spurs win again, that's a true statement. Just Joel said homegrown annoys me. Yeah. I just wish he'd like fight back a little bit more against Wemby. You know what I mean? Because Wemby goes at him. I want Chet to show a little fight. Marilyn said Lou Dort isn't playing too. Yeah, true. He's super physical. But then also you have Devin Vassell not playing for the Spurs. Who else is out for the Spurs? I think that's it for the Spurs, right? Just then for the Thunder, Lou Dort, and then also Hartenstein. Hartenstein. How do you guys pronounce it? Hartenstein? I think Hartenstein. ATM, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dill Dog said, I got money on the 2-1-0. Go Spurs, go. Let's go. Let's go. What are they talking about on the broadcast right now? Oh, they're talking about what music the Spurs play in the locker room. Party in the USA. Kokoro, thank you so much for the $2. You can just call me Joe. Also, fight back, Chet. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Is there really still 9 minutes left in the second quarter? This feels like this game is going to be so long. Oof, and one. And one going to the line. Thank you for the gift. Jay said Andre Robertson is my favorite player of all time. Let's go. Mine too. Accelerator said, have you ever heard Weird Al's Party in the CIA? No. Oh, Weird Al did used to do like remixes to songs, didn't he? His songs were very strange. Or they're sending like a triple team on Wemby. Again. They did this the first game against him. Tough shot. So Wemby right now, 9 points, 1 block, 4 rebounds. He's the leading scorer at the moment for the Spurs. Dang. Dang. Did you hear them on the broadcast? They're like, I'm just looking at the body language of Chet. Head is down. No talking on defense. Like, all right. Well, damn. He does only have 2. Wow. Yeah. Fight back, Chet. Come on. Kobe Ali, welcome to the 100 level. Let's go. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Jesse said Chet has no dog in him. I mean, I feel like You got to rise to the moment, right? If another player is testing you, thank you so much for the gift. Like even some of the stuff Wemby said in the media, like you got to show up. You got to fight. I don't care. I mean, even if it was Draymond, like Draymond could go out there and score 0 points, but he's going to go fight. He would go 0 for 19 and his body language would not show that he was like going 0 for 19. He would at least put up a fight. We got to see that from Chet too. The announcers literally called him out on the broadcast. J-Dub hits his free throws. Okay, so 39-37. Ergo said it's Wemby versus SGA. Yeah, unfortunately, they just don't guard each other. However, they don't even have Chet guarding Wemby either. It's like J-Dub right now. It's just crazy, like the center of... Holy crap, that was a bad miss. Basically, like the center of gravity for Wemby, everyone's hips are like at Wemby's knees. So Shai's not even in the game. OKC goes on a little run, 41-37. There's 7.5 minutes left of the second. Role players stepping up. Did you see what I said about my diet and health journey? No, I didn't see it. Type it again. Suki said, I'm sorry, this game is boring. Where are the logo threes? There's no logo threes yet. Jesse said, yeah, I don't get how Chet hasn't brought more. This is game 4 of this, and he still seems scared. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Molo said, I agree. When someone celebrates your free throw misses, you got to return the energy. 1,000%. Ray said, OKC needs this win bad. Thank you, Ray. Okay, so it's a commercial right now. Lost 230 pounds. That's insane. Congrats. Also, that's like so much work. But congrats. That's awesome. Keep it up. Well, don't keep it up too much. You don't need to lose too much more. But keep up the health journey. That's awesome. Just Jill said my favorite, or my daughter's rambunctious 4.5 month old kitten is going to be the death of me. I cannot read clearly. If you're just walking up the steps, you'll be attacked. Oh, that's cute. Kittens have so much energy. I miss when my cats were kittens. Thunderhawk, thank you for the $2. Thank you. My channel is for gaming and videos of my dog. I feel like that's a great mix. That's a fantastic mix. Mike, thank you so much for the $20. Missing the summer fever lives, especially when CC was healthy. Maybe Team USA live in a couple months. I'll definitely go live for that, for sure. For sure. And I'll go live for WNBA games this summer too. Assuming they have a season. Stud TikTok said, is this Rachel Robertson? It is I. And shout out to everyone who's just joining. Janice said, yes, logo 3s would be appreciated. Logo 3s are very fun. Who doesn't love a good logo 3? Very exciting. This is, by the way, this is cold brew coffee. This is not even hot. But I have it in a mug. Just, you guys see? Just black, watered down, cold brew coffee. Jesse said, you've been watching Unrivaled at all? I can't get into it this year, to be honest. Yeah. I tried a couple games. I feel like it's great for the girls. Like, it's great for their conditioning and such, but it's not enjoyable for me to watch either. So, yeah. I feel like it's good for them. It's good for their conditioning and like skill development, but from a fan's perspective, it's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Ergo said you got to go to Press Coffee in San Antonio. I've never been. I've only been to like I've been to a couple places in San Antonio, but I've been to Merritt, which I feel like is like the most basic. Dang. He got taken out. Undercut. Steph Castle's going to the line. Okay, so Luke Cornett's back on the court. Wemby's on the bench. Is Shai Gilgeous back in the game? Is it just me or is Shai's been sitting for a while now? He's still not back out. DK said 3v3 is unwatchable basketball consistently. Yeah, it's hard. Like sometimes when you're there, it's more exciting. Or if you're like a super fan of any of the players, obviously, like it can be fun to kind of see how they adapt. But yeah, like I said, it's good for the girls. Like they're definitely getting some good off season work for sure. I appreciate all of you guys who are also following me. Thank you so much. Jesse said this first half has been super long. Absolutely. There's still 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Holy crap. Oh, off OKC. Going the other way. So Dylan Harper's in also. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, you guys, though, we're going to be here for the full game. So hopefully you guys are here for the long haul because this is definitely going to be a late game. I need a snack. Maybe I'd get an apple or something at halftime. Dylan Harper for 3. Luke Cornett with the tip back. Come on, Cornett. That's an easy layup. That should have been an easy finish. Oh, my God. Fouls Chet on the other end. Stone said I generally can't watch NBA on a regular basis. NBA definitely like goes like this throughout the season. There's so many games, so like not every game is going to be the highest intensity. And I do feel like the month of January is like a little bit slow for the NBA. You have the in-season tournament, which gets exciting, and then like Christmas Day, everybody's excited for. And then after that, it's like a little bit of a lull. I'm kind of hoping we get some good trades, though. It's been also a very quiet trade season. Chet hits his free throws. Okay, so it's 43-39. OKC's leading. Manuel said, the only thing I'm kind of sad about is I was a bit late for this stream. I know. Sorry, everyone. I put the reminder an hour late. And that's my bad. I just can't do my time zones properly. It's weird hearing you call me by my real name and not that weird science guy. I guess because you're on a different app. Thank you for the gift, whoever sent. Thank you. Mike said you're streaming on TT and IG or YT currently. I'm streaming on TT and YT. I'm not saying the names because I feel like these apps discriminate and they don't like us talking about the other app when we're on the other app. So DK Burton said the last time I watched a Rachel stream, her snack was a whole vegan pizza 6 months ago. I know. I love our pizza nights. I haven't had pizza in a while. Keldon for 3. I've actually just been eating a lot of spaghetti lately. This is bad basketball. Come on. This is so sloppy. What is going on? Somebody's clipping this. Like, this is going to go viral on Twitter. Thank you, Harrison Barnes, for making a shot. That was an ugly 30 seconds of basketball. Oh, my God. Turnover machines, both teams. Kiki said you have great commentary on the WNBA. Fascinating stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. 43-43. 5 minutes left. Oh. I don't know. I couldn't tell from that quick replay. Okay, so Steph Castle is sitting down. Oh. Keldon Johnson just bulldozed Jalen Williams. Sauce Boss said, where do you think AD is going? I don't have a clue. Oh, I don't have a clue. Do you think a team would trade for him with his wrist thing? Do you think that's why he's not getting surgery? Because he wants to get out of Dallas? So Shai missed his free throw. Ergo said this all-star break incoming basketball for sure. Thunderhawk said New York will beat them both. You think both the Spurs and the Thunder? Oh my gosh. That was horrid defense. All right, 45-43. OKC's up, and there's somehow still 5 minutes left in the second. Oh my God. Keldon Johnson for 3. He can't hit. This is ugly. Should we start like playing solitaire or something? This is ugly basketball. This was not what we watched on Christmas Day. This is not the kind of basketball we watched on Christmas Day. Maybe they'll pick it up in the second half. It's a lot of just like ISO one-on-one. Like what? All right, Cornette's got to be benched for that. That's 2 bunnies missed. That's 2 easy bunnies. Missed bad. What in the world? Doesn't take the screen. Dylan Harper to the lane. All right, he got fouled. Stop the bleeding. Jeez. What the heck? Jana said I'm playing Mahjong. What is that? What's Mahjong? Oh, they're fighting over who was shooting the free throw. Dylan Harper at the line. He makes his first free throw. Oh, Joel said, Rachel, do you have a guilty pleasure TV show? I'm loving Traders and Traders UK. I love the Traders. If anybody who works at the Traders is watching this, I would love to be on that show. I would never really be on reality TV, but that is one show that I would love to be on. It's so good. I've been so obsessed with it. Boston Rob was my favorite last season on the Traders. This year has been like last season was like the best season of the Traders. Finally, ball movement. Alex Caruso. All right, Cornette needs to sit. I'm sorry. He needs to sit. And 1 on Caruso. We got smacked in the face. Justin said they are taking auditions now. Hey, I will audition. Whatever the process is, I will do it. Because I love playing Mafia. It's basically like a real life game of Mafia. And Mafia is so much fun. All right. I'm hot. All right. 48-45. Steph Castle can't hit. This is yeah, I don't even have the commentary, you guys. Champagny for 3. 48-48. Somehow this game is still tied. All right, Wemby's coming back in for the last couple minutes. Jalen Williams returns the favor. Jay said Mafia. It's fun. Have you guys played Mafia? Oh, Chris said Mafia Werewolf is the best game when you have a group of people really into it. It's so much fun. And when you have a big group too, like it's only good when you have at least 12 people, but it's really fun. And I don't really have that many friends, so I don't get to play it often. It's also fun if you don't know the people like that well. Like if it's not your super close family and friends because they don't know your tendencies as much. So it's kind of easier to kind of lie your way around, you know what I mean? 53, 51, 146 left. Ooh, look at who's checking in. It's Wemby and Chet. Our favorite matchup. Antonio said hi from Toronto, Canada. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Inglorious said, I still can hear your hey guys for each 2K vid that dropped. You guys used to be so annoyed with the hey guys. You guys used to be so over that. Shai Gilgeous Alexander for 3. Castle gets bumped. A right, thank you for the $2. Quick question, Rad. Do you think the WNBA plays this year? I do think they play. They have to play. They would be so dumb. Everyone involved would be so dumb if they don't play. But I am getting a bit worried about all of the things that they have to do during the off season. I think they need to like step on it because I know everyone's saying like, oh, they don't start until May. They don't start until May. Thank you for the gift. They don't have that much time. They truly don't. They have so much to do. They have an expansion draft for 2 teams. They have a whole free agency. Literally all the WNBA players except for a handful or like Wemby tried to he tried to put back that dunk. There's so many free agents. They have to get that done. And yeah, there's just a lot of things. And also like the venues. You know, when the Fever want to play in bigger venues, like they need to make sure those venues are still available. So they need to get the schedule out. Like normally by now we'd have the WNBA schedule. So I just think they need to hurry up so they can do all these things and it doesn't stall the season. Eagles fan, can you answer a question? Yeah, let me know. What's up? Noah said I never got hit with that hey guys type glitch, but I've seen videos about it. It was crazy. Like literally every time you did anything in the game, I would come up again and be like, hey guys. People were so over it. They were like, get this off of my screen. Like, who is this random girl? Why is she waving at me? Why is she screaming, hey guys, in my face? I was a little bit annoying back then too. I do agree. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Bodies hitting the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I need my soundboard. I think he did grab his leg. No? Okay, wait. So Wemby goes up for the block here. Then he tries to get out of his way. Oh! Oh! Shai definitely, he grabbed his leg. Well, he like grabbed his leg with his legs. He like closed his legs in on Wemby's leg. That was definitely intentional. That was not accidental. He did that on purpose. Wow, Shai with a little dirty play. He definitely did that on purpose. The Twitter's not going to like that. I'm definitely pulling up Twitter. That's definitely, people are definitely going to be clipping that. All right, guys, 20 seconds left. 55 to 52. OKC's up. Steph Castle with the ball to Wemby. He's got J-Dub on him. 2 coming. Tried the jumper. That's one criticism I do have of Wemby. I don't love all of the mid-range. Thank you. Like, I think sometimes he does settle for outside shots when he doesn't have to. And sometimes I just want him to use his size more. Like, I love the threes. I love that he's not scared to take those, but I do think sometimes he settles for the jump shot when he doesn't have to. All right, I'm turning the volume down. We're at halftime. So it's halftime, 55-52. Oh my gosh, what is the discourse happening in chat right now? Equitus said you need Venom soundboard. I definitely need a soundboard because there's like some sound effects that I want that I hear on other people's streams, and the song bodies hitting the floor is one of them that I need. Jesse said they need to get him on the block posting up. Nobody sets up bigs on the block anymore, like ever. Yeah. I mean, like, I understand that they send 2 on him, but he's just so much bigger. And a lot of times I feel like the touches that he gets in the paint are off of rebounds. Like, it's not off of them feeding him the ball in the paint. So, anyway. Who's the best white NBA player of all time? It's definitely Jokic. Jokic is, like, in that GOAT conversation already. He's been doing insane things. So my lighting's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. I look really tan. At least on this one I do. Golden State said soundboard would be cool. What do you do for a soundboard? Like, how do the streamers get this? Is it literally something that you push? Like, is it a whole, like, little thing that you can program? Or do they just do it on their phone? I have so many things to learn when it comes to streaming. King said Larry Bird is better than Jokic? No way. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I was alive to watch Larry Bird. I never watched Larry Bird, but was I? I don't think I was alive when he played. But I don't think he's better than Jokic. Jokic does some insane things. Oh, wait. Okay, thank you for the $10. Wait, let me see if I can sound this out. Equitus. Is that it? Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Thunderrock said, how's your wisdom teeth? My wisdom teeth have healed up. We are good to go. No more teeth problems, hopefully, ever. Hate teeth stuff. It's so annoying. My wisdom teeth were such a debacle. Jesse said Bird is definitely up there. Sonia Citron fan. You're the GOAT. Thank you. Also, I love Sony Citron. Beb Nick said rad. What's up? What's up? How many rings does Larry Bird have? See, that's my problem. I'm not a huge, like, basketball. I guess I am a basketball junkie, but I'm not a huge basketball junkie in a sense of, like, knowing all the stats of all the old heads that I wasn't alive to watch. You know what I'm trying to say? Hold on. I'm going to try to change something on this. No. I just need to put this down more. No. Okay. Grouchy said Joker is a walking triple-double. For sure he is. Larry has 3. DK said Jokic, just incredible, bro. I try not to glaze. Bird was so elite, though. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen highlights of Bird. It's just so hard to tell when you're talking about players from decades that you were never able to experience their game at all. It's just so hard to just watch the highlights and be like, oh yeah, they were really good, you know? Thunderrock said somebody's missing. Where's the fat cat? He's right here. There's Sunny. He's not fat though, he's fluffy. I could have said, Rad, you need to respect the men who built the league. Facts. Let me go, like, put myself in Twitter jail. He might not even get MVP. Yeah, that's true. Thank you to everyone who's just now joining. So if you're new to my live watch parties, essentially we just watch the game together. I can't show you guys the game or else the stream would get taken down, but I am currently streaming on 2 platforms, on TT and YT. So shout out to all of you who are tuning in on both of them. But yeah, we just kind of watch the game together, talk about it, talk about whatever. You guys can drop your comments in here, any questions that you have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Thunder are up 55-52 and it is now halftime. Black Mama Kobe said, do you have to pay for League Pass or do you get some free deal? I paid for League Pass this year. There have been years in the past where the NBA has given me a link to League Pass. But this year I bought it myself. But also tonight's game is on NBC. So if you have any sort of cable or YouTube TV or anything, then you should be able to watch it. And I'm also going to try to go live for more NBA games, like hopefully at least one a week. But I'm going to try to go live for the games that are on national television so that more people are able to watch it. Obviously, like all the Spurs games I can watch because they're on local. And then the League Pass games also. Aaron said, why can't I watch the Knicks? I don't know. There are some weird caveats. Like sometimes it's like blacked out, or like sometimes when you're in your own market, you can't watch your own team's game because of the different like rules and stuff. It's very weird. I also have VPNs though. That helps sometimes. But can we box score watch for a second? So let's see. For the Thunder, Shai's leading with 15. He's leading with 15. J-Dub with 8. The Spurs, Wemby has 10 and 5. Steph Castle with 10. Everyone's been like kind of quiet. There hasn't been like a true takeover this game. It's kind of weird. You go from watching the Lakers game where it's basically like Luka versus everyone to this game where it's like it's a little bit more even. Champagny with 9. Dylan Harper with 9. Dylan Harper with 9 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's a -8 on the court, though. Luke Cornett was 6 and 7 rebounds. But Luke Cornett's not having his greatest game. I know he's in the plus, but I guess he's in the plus. Wemby's in the minus, but he's not having his greatest game. Ayo said, what's up, Courtside Club? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Appreciate everyone who's also following. Thank you for the crown. Oh, wait, that's cute. That's so cute. Black Mama Kobe said, is Courtside Club your podcast? It is. It's my podcast, and it's on my YouTube channel, though. It's like a video first podcast. But if you're not subscribed, if you're not tapped into Courtside Club, I would definitely recommend you come check it out because we have some exciting things to come for Courtside Club this year. So come hang with us. And I upload on Courtside Club way more than I upload literally anywhere else on the internet. So the ball knower said this game seems to be defensively minded. This game seems to be a little out of sorts. This game is not the greatest game of basketball that we've seen. I'll just say that. It's not. And that's okay. It's that month. But I'm hoping they pick it up a little. It's just been a little sloppy. Like there's been some possessions that I'm just wishing for somebody to score. Why am I? Oh gosh. Trying to fix the dimensions here. Is this it? No. Command. No. Crap. How do I change it so... Oh, I'm so technologically challenged. You guys are going to go right there. Perfect. Okay. NZ said, this rad for real? How she not got more on the live. This is me for real. Oh, thank you for the crown. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yes, it's me for real. I don't go on live very often, but the more of you guys that show up, the more I will go live. I'm a double do I don't know how to say your name, but he said I just like Wemby going at Chet. I do as well. I do for sure. Sam said, since you're so close to Austin, too bad UT can't get you to do something there too. I've only ever been to a football game at Texas. Actually, no, I've been to a women's basketball game as well. My friend is actually a coach there. She's one of the assistant coaches there. But other than that, yeah. Manuel said, we still love Tech Grandma. Appreciate it. Mike said, hit the like button, folks. Yeah. Like the stream if you guys are here. Israel said, I work some of the UT football games. That's cool. Greg said you should visit New Zealand. That would be really fun. I would love to see New Zealand. I've heard nothing but great things. William said, OH, IO. Let's go. The Ball Knower said, thoughts on the NBA season so far? I've been liking this season. Yeah, I actually have been loving this season. I think it's been really great basketball. Like this month has been kind of a typical January in the NBA, but overall I think it's been good. It will be interesting to see how the All-Star game is this year. It's also so interesting that it's like in LA, but like at the Clippers arena. Darren said, who do you think is the face of the NBA? I think the faces of the NBA are still LeBron and Steph. However, I think Luka's up there. Thank you for the gift. And I think the tide is slowly turning. Like I could see Wemby becoming the face of the league. I don't know if Ant will ever be like the face, but he's creeping up there too. I don't think Jokic will ever be the face. However, I do think he's the best player in the league. Damien said, great to see you again, Rachel. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sean said, Luka don't play a lick of defense. Yeah, facts. But he has the highest selling jersey in the NBA. So Greg said, is CeCe playing in the WNBA this year? Assuming if they have a season. Frank said, what do you think about Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown's been fantastic this season. He doesn't get a lot of press. He's also not scared to like call out people or the referees. You saw he got fined like $35,000, which was insane. Insane. Are you an Ohio native? Yes, I'm from Akron, Ohio. Akron area. Aaron said Castle should be higher in All-Star voting. Actually, I want to look up. Can we look up All-Star voting really quick? The latest? I would normally get on my phone, but okay, wait. All-Star voting results? I think there's been like 2 rounds. I need a snack. I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what to eat. Okay. Let's look at this. Yeah, so Luka has the most. That's what I'm saying. Like, face of the league, Luka has the most votes. 2.2 million. He has like 200. Well, he's like 120,000 more votes than the second most in Giannis. So it's Luka, Giannis, Jokic, then Jaylen Brown, then Tyrese Maxey, then Curry. Will Steph Castle make All-Star? Where's he at? I thought he was like top 15 at one point. No? Am I crazy? Hold on. I'm pulling it up bigger. Oh no, Steph Castle's at 20. Steph Castle's out at 20 in the All-Star voting for the Western Conference. Yeah, some people have dropped significantly. Oh, is the game about to start again? Let's go. Denny Advia's up there still. LeBron's up there. I want to see how they do this like international team versus US team though, because The non-US team should win, no? They have much better players, right? They should definitely win. All right. Looks like the game's back. Game's back. I'm going to turn it up. All right, so start to the second half. OKC 55-52. Starters are back in. Why does it look like their jerseys look brighter now? Did the lighting change in the arena? Something wrong with my eyes? Jordan said no way US is clearing. I don't think so. I mean, assuming everyone's Wemby dunk to start the half. Assuming everyone's healthy. What was that noise? I don't know what that was. Thunderhawk said, I still say, Rachel, you need a black lab to help your little cats out. Oh my gosh. A dog with 3 cats? Wemby again. I don't think I could do another animal. Although I do kind of want another cat. I'm going to be a real crazy cat lady. Case and Wallace for 3. How many does he have today? Thunder. Just 2? I thought he had more. I'm getting all the W last names mixed up. De'Aaron Fox for 3. He hits. All right. We got some action. They came to play the second half. Anthony said, go 49ers. Tazy said, Andre is the real MVP. For sure. All right, 10 minutes left in the third. Cindy said, I have a lab and 3 cats. Steph Castle for 3. Look at this real basketball happening. I guess they just needed their halftime oranges. They needed a little bit of sugar. Get their energy up. Shea Midi. Oh my God, never mind. There we go, Chet. Look at Chet. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed. I do think I have allergies. That was a crazy rebound. That was a travel. They didn't call it. That was definitely a travel, but that was a great rebound. What in the world? That was another travel. That was 2 travels in a row. Harrison Barnes, brick. They got bailed out. Miguel said, miss you in 2K. I miss you guys too, but I appreciate you hanging out with me here. Oh my gosh. Bodies hitting the floor. There's definitely a new energy. Both teams have come to play. Michael said, when was the last time an American won MVP? So Shea won last year. Then Jokic. Well, yeah, I think it's been Shea, Jokic for a couple years. Giannis. I don't know who the last American was. Shea's holding his ankle. Did he roll it earlier? Like, is it something lingering with Shea's ankle? You guys, I'm roasting in here. Why is it so hot in here? I'm opening a window. Please hold. It is like a sauna in here. These announcers are hilarious. They're like, that was closer to a shot than what SGA did. Brandon said, sup, dude. What's up? Will said, sleepy catto. Yeah. Sonny's back there just living his best life. I didn't even realize he was sleeping like that. People were saying that he reminds them of Sylvester the cat. Fast break buckets. Spurs timeout. 70-62. It was a little OKC run. They got to stop the run. I'm telling you, OKC does not want to lose 4 times in a row to the same team. At all. At all, at all. Cindy said, "Did you say you have a flannel on?" I do. I didn't realize it was gonna be this hot. Janice said, "Rachel, are you a 2A girl?" What is that? What does that mean? Am I missing something? What's 2A? So the last American MVP was Harden. I could also look this up, you guys. Hold on, let me see. Who was the last American NBA MVP? Yeah, Harden in the 2017-2018 season. That's crazy. Wow. So the last 7 MVPs, the last 7 have been non-Americans. Now I see why all the podcasters and commentators are like going off about like the youth development in the United States, and everybody has something to say now about AAU and how it's so terrible, and the Europeans do it better. They do it so much better. They teach their youth better. Like the state of the NBA is in the hands of the Europeans. It's like, dang. Honestly though, it's so different for women because I learned way more in AAU than I did in like school basketball. AAU actually was the only reason I became a good player. But I think it's because women's basketball, like women are so much more fundamental than the men. So like we kind of need AAU, which is less of a fundamental game. Does that make sense? Caleb said, "Do you miss 2K a little? Because we miss you." I do miss it a little, for sure. I miss you guys. It was fun. It was definitely a fun time of my life. Convo said this Heat versus Suns game is a good one. I didn't even know they were playing. That's like a mid-off, for sure. They said that Ja Morant wants to go to the Heat, though, which would be very interesting. I don't know if it would change anything at all. Oh my goodness. Why am I so congested? Manuel, you want me to do the ooey and ah? Ooey and ah. Ooey and ah. I'm gonna teach the Americans that. I'm gonna teach the ooey and ah chant. It's too good to not be adopted into American basketball culture. Dill Dog said think the Spurs can. Oh my god. I'm having a stroke. Think the Spurs can pull it out. Yeah, I do. It's only an 8-point lead. They're totally fine. Smelly Cat, thank you for the $5. Also, I like your profile photo. That's funny. That meme is really funny. Thank you. Chet with the rebound. Okay, so Chet and Wemby on the floor. Shai is out there. J-Dub's out there. What in the world? What was that? What was that? That was a crazy shot. Shai has 0 emotion this game at all. Let's see if that's a real foul. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox tried to pull his arm away. Was that a foul? Was that a foul or did Shai grab his arm? Did Shai hook his arm and get that foul called? Was that a foul? De'Aaron Fox like tried to get his arm out. I don't know. That one's also going to be on Twitter for sure. Steph Castle for 3. It's only an 8-point game. That's literally nothing. It could be a 25-point game at this point in time and it's still anyone's game. If that's too loud, let me know. Oh. No. Did he get hurt? Oh, maybe it's just knee to knee. Hopefully it's just knee to knee. God. Hopefully it's just knee to knee. And not like a real injury. It's got to be just knee to knee, right? Ugh, dang. Can we see the replay? Oh, yeah, that's knee to knee. That's just a bad bruise. That's a bad bruise. Look at Shai. Look, Shai earlier on in the game also like clamped Wemby's legs with his legs. Like he put his legs like that around Wemby and Wemby fell. Shai's after him. He's like, you know what? Don't match up with Chet. Match up against me. I'll play physical against you. Dang, I think he'll be fine. I think it's just like, that's just going to be a bruise. He'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's going to get physical. Let's go. Damien said this is why he's on minutes restriction. I couldn't believe the first game he came back and he he had just been cleared to play and he was on minutes restriction and he did that little kick where he kicked the ball out of the hoop. Steph Castle and one. I was like, there is no way. Like the med staff is in the back sweating just watching Wemby do a high kick into the basketball hoop. See, it's 4-point game. This is gonna be a close game until the end. How many fouls does Shai have, by the way? I need the advanced stats. Hold on. Oh, he only has 2 fouls? Really? He only has 2 fouls. Keem said this is the real 2K TV. Yeah, we're doing a new 2K TV in my TikTok live streams. Oh no, Bob. I'm so sorry. Bob said I got my times wrong. I got the times wrong, Bob. That's my bad. I scheduled it so much differently, you guys. I'm so sorry. I scheduled the live an hour later than it was actually happening. So my apologies to anyone who's coming in late. That's my bad. I'm the idiot. It's not your fault. But thanks for anyone who's just joining. DJ said, "What are your thoughts on LeBron's lack of enthusiasm on D this year?" I've seen a couple clips. LeBron is like over it. Also, JJ is going to be bald by the end of the season. Like he's pulling his hair out every game. Like JJ's so stressed. JJ is like, I don't even know what to do. He doesn't know what to do with his own team. Poor guy. Jermaine said, "You're fine. I thought I was late." No, that's my bad, you guys. That's totally my bad. I feel like I have tech issues every time I try to literally do anything. I need like my own IT service just to help me function in my daily life. Jalen Williams. All right. They're up 11. That's a big run. And the crowd's in it. The Thunder are like, listen, we can't lose 4 in a row. They got the whole arena on their feet. And OKC fans are good. They're loud. They're real loud. I'm going to need some like actual offense from the Spurs though, because this kind of 5 out go 1v1 against a team like the Thunder is just not it. Like that's not it. That's not going to work. And they're doing too much of it and it's kind of weird. Like there's one screen that's being set and half the time the guards don't even use the screen. Someone comes up to set the screen, they don't even use it, and then they just try to go 1v1. They get stuck in the paint, kick out. Shooters aren't even ready. It's getting tipped by OKC. Like there has to be some sort of offense that they're actually running against a team like this. Michael said, "Are you still vegan?" I am. I am still vegan. It's been many years now. Joshua said, "I hate OKC so much." Cindy said, "Bob, welcome." Jermaine said, "The best fans in the NBA." Convo said, "Do you cover the NFL playoffs, Rachel?" No, I really haven't been tapped into the NFL much. This has probably been like my least tapped into the NFL this season. Like, I watched the Browns a little bit in the beginning of the season when Shadora was playing. Also, like, that's my team, you guys. I don't know if you knew that. It's a sad life that I live when it comes to football. Yeah, I've really been following NFL much. Thunderhawk, I will say goodnight. I have to get some sleep. Got to get up at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's so early. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging. NFL has been incredible this season, including these playoffs. Probably has. I've actually been like really tapped in. I've been watching a lot more NBA this year. Like a lot of NBA. I was watching Ohio State football. Sorry. I was watching Ohio State until they lost. I was really hoping it was going to be Ohio State, Indiana, but that didn't happen. Durango said Cleveland frowns. Yeah, literally. Literally. Brandon Wells said, do you have 2 streams going at the same time? I do. I do have 2. I'm trying to figure out how I can get OBS to stream on different platforms at the same time, but I'm not that tech savvy if you guys couldn't figure it out. So I'm really scared I'm just going to crash everything. So I have my iPhone on one stream and I have my desktop on another stream. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you are here, make sure to like the stream. And I plan on doing more of these. I want to go live for NBA at least once a week for the rest of the season, assuming I'm in town. For WNBA, I normally go live often, like multiple times a week. So the WNBA streams have like thousands of people in them. ZW said, do you follow WNBA team? Yeah, I follow the Fever mostly. I mean, I live stream for the Fever mostly. I watch a lot of W games. Smelly Cat, thank you for the $5. Wemby hates Chet for the same reason LeBron hates Dylan Brooks, except Dylan Brooks is closer to LeBron at the present than... Is that what ATP stands for? I always say at the present, but I don't know if that's it. Then Chet is to Wemby. Dylan Brooks is closer to LeBron than Chet is to Wemby? That's... Oh my God. Is he injured again? That was a crazy body hitting the floor. He tried to... Oh my God. Sorry, that was a crazy sequence. The Dylan Brooks LeBron matchup is actually hilarious. Although Dylan Brooks did have one hell of a game. I think it was the last time they played the Lakers. Chet just doesn't seem to meet the moment, which I think is crazy. Shai, step back midi. Okay, they're pulling away. What do you got, Spurs? 9-0 run. What do you got, Spurs? You got to dig deep. They're pulling away. And he just throws. Come on, Steph Castle. Dang. I told you with these turnovers, these like cross-court passes. This is where they pull away and blow them out. The Spurs have to answer. Like, you can't let the Thunder go on a run. But they're not running any offense. Yeah, this is... Call another timeout. Quickly. Oh, they called a foul on that? Wemby's pissed. Oh my God. He got bopped. These are the passes that I'm talking about. There's so many times that they do these, like, I get the drive and kick, but they have to have another option in their offensive scheme. So I feel like there's so many times on offense the Spurs are stagnant. Like, they have to have more movement. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. King Richard said, do you think the Pistons are legit to make a playoff run? Probably, yeah. Especially in the East, for sure. Chris said, I hate Dylan Brooks, but got to give it to him. His game has gotten a lot better, for sure. And Dylan Brooks is also someone who meets the moment, like every time. Every time meets the moment. He's at least entertaining. Xavier said, Russ, the GOAT PG. We love Russ. Oh my gosh. This is so physical. How did the game get more physical? Crowds in it. How are they? This is crazy. See, watch. There's like no movement. Give Wemby the ball. Go 1-on-1. Like, is that the only offense that the Spurs are running at the moment? Like, there's no way. I mean, he's definitely holding him. Like, he's literally grabbing his jersey. That's a foul. You can There's no way you can complain to the ref. That's absolutely a foul. Run a play. I want a close game, okay? No one wants a blowout. And the Thunder are running away with it 85-69. Like, when's the last time the Spurs have scored? They're running away with it. So let's see. Thunder are gonna. Oh, Shai step back three. Now he's feeling it. Dylan Harper, big rebound. San Antonio cannot score. That was also a double dribble. Dear. Reformed said, how about them Wolves? The Wolves are really fun to watch. I really like them. Actually, yeah, that was another team. When you guys were asking what teams I do like watching the Timberwolves. Joel said, thanks for the live. Off to the store to get Kool-Aid jammers for the grandkids' lunches. Kool-Aid jammers, those are fun. Thanks for hanging. Have fun at the store. Thanks for hanging with us, as always. I'll let you guys know when I'm going live again, too. I mean, we're staying on for the rest of the game, but for those of you who have to run. Wemby for three? No. Alex Caruso with the rebound. This is about to be a blowout. They have all the momentum, and the Spurs cannot find an answer. They look frustrated. Shai's losing it. He's losing it. He's losing it. It's like, that should have been a foul. Ish said, what's good? What's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. For those of you just joining, we're watching the Thunder Spurs game together. It was a good game until like the last 6 minutes. Wait. Oh, coach got a tech. Coach got a tech. Shai's still going off. Shai's still going off. Hey, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. You can come hang. 87-70. 87-70. This is Sunny for those who aren't aware. De'Aaron Fox to the rim. 72-87. Cindy said, gotta fly for now. Have a great night, CC Club. Thanks for hanging, Cindy. Shade of the rim. This is getting ugly. DJ says, hi, Sunny. Native, what's up? Big fan. Thank you. All right, Sunny. Can you just sit down? You're in everyone's way. All right. Don't knock my mic over, bud. Jimmy said this was a no-brainer. They weren't losing 4 in a row. Yeah, possibly. I feel like the odds were definitely in favor of OKC, but Sunny, I can't see, bud. I can't see the screen. Okay, you're being a big baby. So sassy. 73-89. I mean, the fourth quarter, if they can't close the gap like first 6 minutes of the quarter, then I feel like Wemby's going to sit. They're going to just let it be what it is. It's kind of like that time of the season where they're not going to risk anything over a game like this. Is that not a double? Shai for 3. He's feeling himself now. For sure feeling it. So he has 30. Shai with 30. Shai with 30. Steph Castle with 20. Dang. Dylan Harper, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, minus 18 on the floor. Yeah, OKC's feeling it now. This might be wraps. This might be game. That might be game. I know there's a whole quarter left, but that might be game. Yeah, for those that are asking, I can't show the game on here. The stream will get taken down, so. Oh my God. Thunder is just. They've had enough. They're like, we've heard everything that y'all have had to say about our team. That the Spurs exposed us. They've had enough. 95-76. I think did the Spurs score like 16 points that quarter? That's crazy. Hold on, let me see this. Yeah. No, they scored 24. So 24 points for the Spurs that quarter, 40 for the Thunder. That was a big quarter. That was a huge quarter. Bob said I'm watching the game on Amazon. Is it on Amazon? I'm watching it. It's on NBC tonight. Chris said thunder up. Sunny's back. Janice. Hi, Janice. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Thank you. Rachel, can you recognize your Courtside Club members on different platforms? If your name is the same, then probably. Sunny. If your name is the same, then probably. Like, I have noticed a couple who have come over to the other platform that I'm streaming on. But, like, if it said Janice and you had your picture, then I could probably recognize you. Yeah. For sure. But thank you for the $5. You guys are watching on YouTube TV. Sportsnet add-on. Peacock? The game's on Peacock? Oh, yeah. NBC is Peacock. Jazzib said, who's your favorite NBA team or teams? I know you cover them all, but before you got this job. The teams that I like watching kind of change every year, but this year it's been a lot of, honestly, probably for the past 5 years, it's been mostly West Coast teams. And I think it's just the style of play too. Like, I know everyone's a huge fan of like, oh my gosh, Sunny, your fur's everywhere. Everyone's like a huge fan of like the Knicks and Detroit. I can't get into their style of play. I don't know what it is. Come playoff time, yes. But I've been watching a lot of Spurs, a lot of OKC, a lot of Lakers for the plot, a lot of Warriors for the plot. I like Denver, even though they're like a hospital team at the moment. I like watching Minnesota. I like watching Ant Edwards. Some Dallas, even though like it also for the plot. Thank you for the gift. Oh my gosh, Don said Rachel certified Cade Cunningham hater. That's not true. It's not true at all. It's just something about I don't know. I just like can't get into the Eastern Conference as much. I don't know. I take that back. During the in-season tournament, it was easier to get into, but yeah. Jimmy said, how's the style different? I don't know. I just like it better. I just like the Western Conference teams better. Maybe it's just the pace. Maybe it's certain players that I just enjoy better. Let me think about that for a second. Let me think about why. Because I've really tried. Like, even the Cavs, like, that's my home. That's my technically home team. That's where I grew up. Cavs have been very disappointing this season, though. You guys are telling me to stop being a hater. I'm not being a hater at all. I can also appreciate the fact that Cade is having an incredible season. Jaylen Brown is having an incredible season. Although in general, I probably don't like Boston. Yeah, I can say that with confidence. I'm not a huge Boston Celtics fan. I like the Knicks more than I do Boston. Cade said Cade said the current OKC team annoys me. I like Dre's OKC team though. I like Dre's OKC team too. That was a fun squad. Oh my gosh. Harrison Barnes airball. I think this game is toast. I think they're done. I think the Spurs are done. I think they've waved the white flag because this is ugly. They have Lindy Waters in. I think that's it. I give them like 5 more minutes till they pull everyone. Steph Castle for 3. What are they shooting from 3 also? It has to be 8 for 30. 27% from 3. OKC shooting 36%. Yeah, that's game. 100-76. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. That's crazy. Bob said not the same team we watched last live stream. No, for sure not. The Spurs can't hit the side of a barn today. All right. There goes Lindy Waters. All right. Little corner 3 to cut the lead to 21. So there's 10 minutes left in the fourth. OKC's up 100-79. Marquis said HB might get traded. I feel like Sohan's, is it Sohan or Sohan? I think it's Sohan, but I think he's the one that everyone's been talking about might get traded. I don't think they'll move Harrison Barnes this season. The crazy thing is like Harrison Barnes is such a streaky shooter. Like when he's hitting, he's hitting. There's a game this year where he had, that was insane. No way they called that off. That should have been an and 1. He's so pissed. That should have absolutely been an and 1. There's no way they called that off. Maybe. Are they reviewing it? Nah. Whatever. Jay said Wembanyama in the game. He is, yeah. But the Spurs refuse to run a play. Like, I don't think they have any plays, or at least they're not running them this game. Because there's very minimal movement. It's been so much like 5 out, take your man 1-on-1. Now Chet and Wemby are both gonna have concussions. What's going on? Both of them got hit in the head? The offense has just been so stagnant. Like, they cannot create any space. And I don't know why, of all the teams that you play against, like, oh my God. He elbowed him in the back of the head, or was that his chin? Oh dear. That's going to be a meme. That is going to be all over Twitter. It's like a team like the Thunder, when they have good one-on-one defenders, why is that the game plan? Now his ankle. Wemby's getting beat up this game. Like, they have to learn how to move more, because the Spurs also, they don't really shoot well from 3. They're very streaky. Even the guards, like Dylan Harper, still developing a 3. Steph Castle, not the greatest 3-point shooter. Harrison Barnes, streaky as hell. Devin Vassell, not playing. Champagnie, on a run for the past few games, but like more offense needs to be had. You guys know what I'm saying. Hi, Mateo. JB said, where'd you hoop at? I hooped at Old Dominion. Ayo said I said that too. Spurs in the half court set is inconsistent. Just give Wemby the ball at the top, go 1v1. Yeah, it's like it. Yeah. Wow. Call stands. Dang, I didn't even watch the replay. Oh, Sohan's going crazy. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. The thing is, like, here's the thing with that call. He didn't move. Like, he didn't step. He went up for the block. He didn't step more into his landing space when he went up for the shot, but also where he went up for the block was already in his landing space. Like, Victor didn't really kick his feet forward. So it's kind of like, no, did he move afterward to get in the landing space? Or was he already in the landing space when he went up for the block? And I feel like he was already in his landing space. So it is kind of like an iffy call. I personally, when it comes to landing space fouls, I think that they should be upgraded more often because that is absolutely like a dangerous play for players. I don't like the landing space stuff. And I also hate the rule where they're like, oh, your foot has to be like flush on the other foot because that's crazy. There's been so many landing spaces calls where it's not flush, but it's still dangerous. Does that make sense? There's my rant on landing space. Real Fireman said, I found you and subbed on the TSF raid. Is it cool if I hang out here? Sure. Please do. Please hang. Thanks for coming over from the Sports Fury. We love the Sports Fury, guys. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, I think they're cooked. I think this is OKC game. Can we see? So there's this new thing in the NBA. They said that they have this new thing for goaltending where like they have this technology in the ball. I think it's in the ball where they can see if the ball actually starts going down, like if it actually is a goaltend or not. That was crazy. Chet hits the floor. Wemby dunk. 82-102. Prime Pick says who's winning the championship this year. I still like the odds are still with OKC. They've shown some weaknesses, but they're still clearly the best team. Steph just got this game is so physical and like not in a good way. Like everybody's just swinging their extremities around this game, like knocking people in the face. How many people have gotten hit in the face and then in the back of the head this game? This is so physical. But like not in a pretty basketball way. Dylan Harper for 3, he hits. All right, 85-102, 8 minutes left. JMV said ooh-wee-na. 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 If only the Thunder fans knew the chant. Sean said it's the NBA, no lead is safe. For sure. It just felt like they just took all of the energy out of the Spurs. Like Champagny just got hit in the face again. In the last 4 plays, somebody has gotten hit in the face. Like in the last 4 plays, somebody has gotten hit in the face with an elbow, with an arm, with a chin. What is going on? Just put boxing gloves on them. Oh my God. What is happening? Even the commentators are like, this is a chippy game. Bodies are like, what is going on? Are the men okay? Is it their time of the month? What is happening? This is crazy. This is nuts. All of these guys are going to have black eyes tomorrow from like random flying elbows. Oh, I almost fell off my chair. Des says swinging extremities is the new throwing hands. It literally. Oh my God. This is crazy. Blood is being spilled for sure. Jermaine said physicality at its best. Max said, bro, it's crazy. 90s ball. This is like, but I will say though, this is like 90s ball, but it's not enjoyable to watch. Like it's actually not good physicality. They just kind of look uncoordinated, all of them. This isn't like, oh, I'm gonna go hard foul you. This is like I accidentally just elbowed you in the face again. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of disjointed. It's it's kind of not good basketball, but oh jeez. King Richard said it's their time of the month. We need this type of commentary in the NBA. The guys are crazy. Although I am enjoying this. I just kind of wish the game was a little bit closer. I wish the game was a little closer. I love the fact that we have a rivalry to look forward to. Finally. Because the guys have also been like so friendly for so many years. I do actually wonder too if we will see a different energy in the All-Star game this year. Like somebody, I don't know if somebody tweeted or somebody like commented, but they were like, I think Wemby is going to be the reason for a competitive All-Star game. I wonder if we get that. Jermaine said Dort not in the game. Thank God Dort isn't in the game. Are you kidding? If Lou Dort was in the game, this would be worse. Are you? And Hartenstein. Are you kidding? It's like two of their most physical players are not playing currently. They would be super bloody if both of those guys were playing. This would be a brawl. Manuel said we need Rachel or Rachel like commentator in the NBA. Yeah, the best we got for commentary are these live streams. Just my own little live watch parties. What was that one streaming service that like went under? Was it like Playback or something where everybody was like watching the games? But I think they don't have it anymore, right? Des said I think Dort is moonlighting in the NFL playoffs right now. Lou Dort could definitely play football. For sure. I think I'm gonna sneeze again. Yeah, so last time, the game on Christmas, the Spurs won by 15. The game before that, they won by like 20 something. And then the game before that was a super close game. So Shai's sitting. They haven't given up yet. 17-point game. And it's still physical. What is happening? Brian said you might be allergic to cats. Oh my gosh. It's my worst nightmare. I could never be allergic to cats. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Davo said, hey, Rachel. What's up? See, on the fast break also, I'm wondering, like, why don't they... Good finish, Keldon. Why don't they throw so many lobs to Wemby? Am I missing something? Like, I feel like there's more paint offense that can be happening with Victor Wembanyama. And it's not, like, maybe this game is just different, but why don't they lob it to him more? Am I crazy? Darren said, who are your favorite NBA players right now? They're coming back. 90 to 102. It's 12-point game with 6:30 left. It's actually, we still might have a game. We still might have a game, folks. Favorite players. I like Wemby. I like Jokic. It's funny because I normally do not like post players, like watching them play. But I think Wemby and Jokic are just so different. That's why I enjoy them. Obviously, like watching Steph Curry. Long threes are always fun. Okay, so Shai's coming back in the game. He looks pissed. He's like, listen, guys, I'm normally resting in the fourth quarter. I do not want to play. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. King Richard said, can we say hi to the cats in the next commercial break? They were here. I don't know where they went. Sean, stop commenting that. Rachel hates Cade Cunningham. That's not true at all. I just don't watch Detroit that much, to be honest. Okay, Luke Cornett's back in. Chet's out. What do we think? Do you think they're going to try? It's only a 14-point game with 6 minutes left. That's actually nothing in the NBA. I mean, they definitely should give up if they're going to run offenses like that. Shai, little floater. He can't finish. Somehow Luke Cornett's on the ground. Oh. 1-on-4. De'Aaron Fox. What was that? 1-on-4 at 5'11" is crazy. No shade. I like De'Aaron Fox, but that was wild. Romel said, I heavily bang with your analysis. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Highlight Reel ASMR, what's up? Didn't know you went live. I'm here. I'm trying to go live more often for NBA games. I'm currently going live on 2 different platforms, but I need to go live more on this one with you guys. Bob said neither of these teams are showing any energy. It's like they're all coasting. They're all coasting and they're all elbowing each other in the face. It's like very sloppy and physical. But honestly, it might also just be because both styles of play kind of muck up the game. Like the Spurs have not run a decent offense the entire game. OKC is getting... No way they called that. They really called a foul on that? Man, that's crazy. Oh, I guess he grabbed his wrist. All right, I saw the other angle. It didn't look like it from the other angle. It looked like he had all ball and maybe like his pinky finger. This whole game in the second half, though, like OKC went on a run, and then it's just been messy. Messy and physical, but not the fun kind of physical. 14-point game, 5.5 minutes left. OKC's up 104-90. Ron C said, what's the next live stream game? Actually, we should decide on that. We should decide when you guys want me to go live again. I normally like to go live for a nationally televised game so that everybody has access to it, or like more people have access to it. Champagne going to the line. Let's see. If there's a commercial, which I think there has to be a TV commercial coming up, we can look at close game Nuggets and Pelicans. Gosh, the Pelicans are such a tough watch. Very tough watch. See what you guys let me know. What games are you looking forward to in the next week? All right, 90-105, 5 minutes left. Is Wemby done for the night? Is he not going back in? I think his minutes restriction is actually lifted. Shai midi. Can't hit. Nice pass. Nice finish. See, like, why doesn't... I guess that doesn't happen with Wendy because OKC... This is actually another thing. OKC plays defense a lot differently when Wemby's in the game and when he's not in the game. And I think that they're not able to, like, create the space that they want to when he's in the game because they pack the defense in so much, and they do send a double. Sometimes they send, like, a... I don't even know what to call it, like a fake triple team. Like they will send a third person over so Wemby doesn't have anywhere to go. And even with that, for some reason, the Spurs cannot get space. But it feels like when Luke Cornett is on the ground, like somehow their lanes are open. But I think it's because the one-on-one defense is just tighter when Luke Cornett's on the floor compared to when Wemby's on the floor. Steph Castle's so over it. He's so over it. Okay, it's a 13-point game. 13-point game, 92 to 105. Sean said the Lakers are awful. The Lakers, I said that. Oh, my phone's like about to fall off. I said that the Lakers were bad at the beginning of the season, and then they had like a couple good wins, and people were on this Lakers train. They're like, oh, the Lakers can do something this year. Nah. The Lakers are not good. They do not have all the pieces. And literally, when you have Luka Doncic scoring half of the points every single game, you can't win that way. Like, you can't do anything in playoffs if one player is literally scoring half the points. The Lakers are really starting to slip. Yeah, I don't think they were constructed well from the jump. And like, Ayton was playing really bad at the beginning of the season, and then he kind of came around. He had a few good games. Then people were all of a sudden like on the Ayton train. They're like, "Oh, this is great! Like, he's great for this team." Like, you saw the look that LeBron was giving DeAndre Ayton on the sideline. Luka versus the Hawks at 10:30. They play a back-to-back. They play again today. I don't think I'll be up for that, to be honest, you guys. If they are playing again tonight. Oh yeah, they do play again. Nah, I'm gonna be off by then. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. The Trae Young-less Hawks. The trade that did nothing for the NBA. Ramel said they got to revamp for sure. The Lakers don't, and I don't know. I don't know how much longer LeBron plays. I don't know if he gets another ring. And we're starting to see, like, this is the first season where we're really seeing Father Time catch up with LeBron, and like, he's still doing incredible. He's 41, playing incredible for that age. Like, other players have never done that in history. However, you're starting to see it with LeBron. He's also starting to like not play back to back. It's just that team, it needs something. Damien, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. Okay, so Bob said next Tuesday, Spurs Rockets. That could be fun. Raptors Warriors. Lakers Nuggets. Oh wait, that's all next Tuesday? All those games? I like Lakers Nuggets. I like Spurs Rockets. Those could be fun. Those are all Tuesday? Oh, you know what? We might have to go live next Tuesday. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we do go live next Tuesday for something. Next Tuesday is going to be a good day. You guys will find out why next Tuesday. But maybe we do go live for that, for something. RC Moon said Jokic still out? Yes. Points in the paint differential. Dang it, I missed it. So coach is talking about points in the paint. How many times has Shai been to the free throw line tonight? I know we'll definitely see this. He's shot 11 free throws so far. So this will be 13. Let's see free throw. Okay, so the Spurs have shot 24 free throws tonight, and the OKC's shot 25. Not a huge discrepancy, because I know people are going to have their eyes on that. Russell said we miss you in 2K. I miss you guys too, but I appreciate you hanging out here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's game. I mean, there's 3.5 minutes left, but I think that's game. Shai's still in. Wemby's out. Cornette's back in. Steph with another turnover. He has a lot of turnovers this game. And I understand, like, I definitely give the point guards grace, but he does make some lazy passes. It says he only has 4 turnovers. It feels like more, but quite a few. I feel like he makes some lazy passes. Ooh wee and ah. Ooh wee and ah. That's what OKC fans are doing right now. Philly said that's game. It's for sure. It's for sure game. Spurs need to take their starters out now. Shai's still in. They took Wemby out. David said, love your work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Steph Castle leading scorer tonight with 20. Victor Wembanyama was 17 and 7 rebounds. Honestly, he had a few good plays, but I just feel like the offense wasn't flowing. De'Aaron Fox with 11. Sorry. Dylan Harper with 12. Jalen Williams with 20. 20 for the Thunder. Shai with 32. 32 points in 32 minutes. 6 rebounds. Chet Holmgren, 8 points, 10 rebounds. But Chet, I don't know. He didn't really step up the way I wanted him to. Jalen Williams with 9. Jalen Williams with 11, excuse me, and Mitchell also with 11 for the Thunder. Hey, Sonny. Whew. Alex Caruso, little fadeaway floater. That's game for sure. Greenlock said, and the Thunder rolls. For sure. That's game. 3 minutes left, but that's game. Sonny. Where'd he go? Oh. He's going to look out the window because I have the window open because I was so hot. Don't you even think about scratching that screen. Jeremy said, I loved you on 2K TV. Glad you're still making content here. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Jimmy, thank you for the $5. Thanks for the stream. Thunder up. Praying for a WNBA season. Me too. I'm definitely crossing my fingers for it. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Alex Caruso for 3. Why are they putting Wemby back in? Don't put him back in. That's just silly. What are they doing? Right? Am I right? Alex said Wemby playing. Well, it looks like they're about to put him back in with 2.5 minutes left, but they're down 17. I don't know why they would. I feel like this game is done. That's Canny said wish this was a 7-game series already. It might be. We might get it. Do you have any advice for inspiring NBA content creator? Yeah, I think be authentic. You're going to have to work really hard. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be a real grind. So if you're not willing to work hard and be consistent and work through the time when things aren't going great, then you won't last for sure. But I think to be a content creator, you just have to find your voice. Like nobody can be you better than you can be you. So yeah, do that and then just continue to get better. You're always going to have to like work and try to get better. You're always going to have to adapt with the time. My phone is about to fall off this. I hope that was helpful. Jaden said, Rachel, do you think the 2025 Pacers could find a way to come back from this? Oh, from this like being down 17? Probably. The Pacers were ridiculous in the playoffs last year. However, they're terrible this year. Like straight cheeks. Renee said, what time does the game end? So there's 2 minutes left. It should be over soon. I mean, they're up 19 with 2 minutes. I don't know why Wemby's back in. But also all the OKC starters are still in too. They're like really playing. You would think they're all right, Champagny just hit a 3. You would think there was like a point differential or something that they needed to hit, but they don't. I mean, go for it. Go for it, guys. See, that's what the announcers are saying. They're like, both teams are still giving maximum effort. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. They're giving their home crowd a show, and we don't see this always in the NBA at all, especially not in the dead of January, which is like the most dead month for the NBA. I feel like it's the most like chill month for the NBA. We don't see games like this, so I appreciate it. Greenlock said prop bets are still active. Possibly. Fahad, what's up? Good morning. Jermaine said Caruso taking over the 4th. Yeah, he's definitely still playing hard. Nicholas said, where's this flannel from? I've had it for so long. I don't even know. You know what? I think it's from Nordstrom. Can you see that? Oh, it's White Fox. Just kidding. That's not Nordstrom. It's White Fox. Are they subbing out now? No? 18-point game. Oh, okay. Yeah, the subs are coming in. They're done. There we go. That's game. So no 4-game winning streak for the Spurs against the Thunder. But not the prettiest game of basketball we've ever seen. However, this was entertaining. At the very least, this was an entertaining game. Not the best brand of basketball. But that's okay. Flexington said OKC statement game. They definitely weren't losing this, especially in front of your home crowd. Especially with like, I mean, I think it was even J-Dub who came on. He did some sort of interview and he basically said, I thought I was my biggest critic, but I guess it's Twitter. So like they're reading what fans are saying about them. So like the Thunder hear it. They hear what the media is saying. They heard multiple media members say that the Spurs exposed them, like they exposed their biggest flaw. The Thunder really aren't that good. Oh my God, he just dropped him. Oh my God. The Thunder are like foot on their neck right now. They're like not letting up at all. Yeah, so I feel like they heard it and they came to play. They're like, we cannot get embarrassed in front of our home crowd. Bodies are still hitting the floor. This is like a WNBA game. So many bodies on the ground. They're going to be so bruised and battered after this. All of them are going to have like knots on their head from getting hit in the face. But that's it. 98-19. That's game. Kat's going to say bye to us before we get off. Well, there's Sunny. He's taking a bath back there. Dad's Canny said, yeah, this was an easy Thunder win after what was said about them the past 3 games versus San Antonio. Yeah, I feel like the only person who maybe didn't show up the way that I thought he would show up because of also everything that has been said is Chet. And even the announcers pointed it out. They're like, Chet has his head down, like he's not being super aggressive, which is kind of strange. But I feel like everyone else, like there's even a moment when Shai got super hype. And Shai is normally pretty stone cold. But when they went on a little run, wait, what is going on? Are they pushing for fun? Oh, okay, they're just pushing for fun. Okay, they're being friendly. Wemby was out of there. Actually, that's kind of funny. The Spurs are talking. Don't let Jeremy Sohan in there. Don't let him in there. You're going to have another fight. Um, Wemby was off the court immediately. He was out of there. He's gonna yell at his team in the locker room. They're just out there fraternizing with the Thunder. Too nice. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, game ends. Wemby's out of there. The whole Spurs team and the whole Thunder team are like chatting it up at half court. Interesting. It's interesting. Chavo said Castle's really frustrating me for the last 5 games. Castle's great. Like Castle's a fantastic talent. He's had a couple off games. The only thing that frustrates me about Castle is the lazy turnovers. And I feel like he does have a few of those cuz he's better than that. Like and I do understand, like, I give point guards grace cuz they have the ball more than anyone else. I'm going to turn this interview down. However, I feel like some of his turnovers just like are unnecessary. But he's great. He'll bounce back. He'll be fine. I do think his 3-point shot needs to improve a bit, but he's getting there. It's better than it was. But yeah. Poor decisions and turnovers. Yeah. Fahad said, Rachel, why do you don't go watch the games in the arenas? I do sometimes. I don't live stream them, obviously, but Tazy said 2K needs a rafters up and a statue for you. Wait, that's really funny. Are you on Twitch too? I'm not on Twitch. Just YouTube and TikTok. But with that, you guys, oh, we have another cat. Come here. Oh, come here. Buddy. I'm gonna get ya. I gotcha. Here's Storm. Can you say hi? Say hi, buddy. All right. Bye. There's Storm. Storm and Sunny came to say bye. Johnny said, have a good one, everyone. Thank you, Rachel, for the watch party. Thanks for hanging. Golden State, thanks for the stream. Bye, Greenlock. Bye, Golden State. Bye to all my members. Bye, Bob. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate all of you guys. This was really fun. We will do another. I'll keep you posted. If not sooner, I'll definitely be live next Tuesday. That'll be a fun day. But I'll try to schedule it so you guys know when I'm going live. So yeah. Also to you guys also. But yeah, that's it. You guys have an amazing night. Thanks for hanging with me. Let me know in my comments on whatever platform you're watching what game you would like me to go live for next. And I'll see you then. So I'm going to leave this one first. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. Said goodbye to the other app. Brian said an hour earlier. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to... Sorry. I'll set it the right time next time. But anyway, you guys have been amazing per usual. Thank you so much. And